Okay, everybody, this is another free computer that I just got. This is actually how I got it. I posted an ad last night on Kijiji, typed in wanted any free working or not computers, and what do you know, the next day I got an email and two elderly couple show up at my door and said, here, you can take it. And that's what happened. Just think what posting an ad could do. It says Compaq Presario on it. I like Compaq. And it's an S3000NX. They told me that it was in their basement and they had a little basement flood. I've got to turn off that speaker, it's whistling. So they told me that it was recently in a basement flood, and it sure doesn't look like it, but if that's what they're telling me, okay. The music in the background is my sister playing her music, so bear with me. I get really annoyed, but nothing I can do. It's in surprisingly perfect condition, well, minus the spot on here, and there's a scratch there. That's just some dirt. Yeah, it's dirt, but there's no dings or dents on it, just one scratch. But cleaning the front and pretty much the entire computer thoroughly, it might come out okay. They told me that it doesn't turn on and they don't want to waste their time with it. They didn't want it, they just said take it. The thing I'm liking here is that glossy DVD burner. Cool. It's a BenQ and it's a DVD rewritable drive. Now let's see, it has a, oh shit, this is bad. I don't think, oh, it says 200 plus 1.67 gigahertz AMD Athlon XP processor, and it has 256 megabytes of DDR SD memory, a 40 gig Ultra DMA hard drive, 32 megabytes DDR SD RAM integrated, Pro Savage DDR2 graphics with up to 32 megabytes of shared video memory. CD rewritable drive, 40x, 12x, 4DAX max speed. And yeah. USB ports, cool. And there are 2.0. Now, I don't know myself if this thing works. I'm assuming that the reason why it won't turn on is because of the power button situation. If that is the reason, awesome. But I'm not sure. Okay, so we have FireWire. We have a modem, or modem port, Ethernet, the graphics card with composite video out, S video out, and VGA. Have microphone, audio, and line in. Apparently this machine has two Ethernet ports. This one down here seems to be new. This is the integrated one. And it also has a video card on it. I guess these are two additional things that they added. Or actually, three. 4 USB ports on the back. Printer. serial and mouse and keyboard ports. And this thing is dusty as hell. I'm not sure if it has an overheating issue or the power supply is just plain dead. I hate these screws, they just don't come off. Oh yeah, they're not meant to. Oops. Huh. From over here it kind of looks like the motherboard is blue, but it's actually green. Oh, there's a lot of dust in there. All the capacitors seem to be perfect. Since they told me that it was in a basement flood, surprisingly there's nothing wrong with it. I don't see any signs of damage on the inside. So I'm only going to assume that there's nothing wrong with it. That video card seems to be really new. I want to know how much memory's on it. But yeah, I could use a bit of dusting. It also has 2 hard drives. Wow. I get a BenQ DVD drive, which is brand new. New video card, new Ethernet port, and Firewire card, and 2 hard drives. It's a double whammy right there, or make it a triple whammy. Oh, cool. And I didn't even have to pay for this computer. They just came over to my house, dropped it off, and said, here you go, goodbye. Actually, I'm going to take the RAM out soon. If they actually upgraded the RAM, that's also a double whammy. Actually, I'm going to take it out right now. I want to find out. I'm too excited. 512 megabytes of RAM. Uh-oh. I don't know where this went to, but oops. I can't really get my hand in there to pop that other stick out. There we go. Oh, and another 512 megabyte stick. This thing's loaded. I got a gig of RAM. What'd that say on the front? 256 megs. That's what originally used to be in it. So, these sticks aren't original to this machine, obviously. They have been added at some point. And they're 400 megahertz each. Yep. Okay, I'm going to put the sticks back in. I'm going to try to fire her up. See what happens. Okay, everybody. All that's left to do is to hook up the power cord. And usually when I get these computers for free, once in a while, not all the time, the power supply usually blows up. And it's kind of cool. We all remember the Northern Micro computer tower. I still kick myself every time that I didn't film it when I was plugging it in. The flames that just shot right out was pretty cool. So now I'm going to plug it in while filming. It didn't go boom. How cool. Now, let's hopefully think that it doesn't blow up when I turn it on. Because if it does, that's just going to suck. What do you know? It turns on. I'm not getting any thing on the screen. Maybe if I try wiggling that cord it will work. Oh, yep, it works. Ah, I see. I see what the problem is. Disk boot failure. Insert system disk and press enter. So obviously we have a slight hard drive misconfiguration. I'm pretty sure that's what is causing it. And to be real honest, that hard drive at the top here kind of looks like it's really old, just by the looks of it, and it sounds old. The one on the bottom, I believe, is the original hard drive. But I'm going to go into the BIOS and going to try to see if it will bring up the hard drive information. Oh yeah, that's right, I'm not using the right keyboard. Okay. I'm all excited now. I think this is cool. Oh shit. This monitor sucks because it turns off when you restart the computer. So I'm just going to start pressing random buttons here. So I don't know what will bring up the BIOS. Oh, there we go. Going to escape. Now let's see. I'm going to see what the boot settings are. Boot device priority. Oh, okay. This is ridiculous. Look at that. Oh. It was just, look at that. 3 CD-ROM drives. First boot device, CD-ROM. Second boot device, CD-ROM. Third boot device, CD-ROM. There's no 3 CD drives on here. Oh my god. F5 to reload defaults. Yes. Now that we got that problem sorted out, I'm going to save and exit and find out whether or not if this little change had fixed the problem. There you go. Boom. Fixed. I have to admit, this was fun. This was the most easiest project I've ever done. Like, only that BIOS problem, or boot settings, and this one little default trick fixed it. I was going to assume that the power button was busted, but it wasn't. Oops, I hit the power cord. But that's all the time we have today, guys. I could have allowed it to boot up, but I accidentally kicked the power cord. Sorry. But I'll make another video about this soon.